So basically, today's date is the 10th of May, 2026. I've not really done the research necessary, but I want to get started. Should I plan here on paper or should I plan there on the system? But this should be reasonable here. I have to make this a reasonable. But what am I doing here? So right now, let me spend 40 minutes clock 40 minutes, not 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, start for decision. So we have 30 minutes for 5 minutes, and we have something we're doing here. So basically, today I'm literally trying to sketch out the compound, like a compound, like not even the blueprint anymore because it's kind of a long time since I've done it. So where's my practice sheet of paper? Mhm. So my practice sheet of paper is not. I don't even have a practice sheet of paper, but I have this canvas here. I do have this here, here, but you can't really see it, because it's kind of like there. So let me try and you know, use VCam and make it original because this is all going through VCam. So, what am I doing today? So VCam. Let me turn off. Let me go to VCam. Turn off the original photo. I can see my room's a mess. But I've been drawing this paper here. My 45 minutes timer started. Where is my timer now? It's for 5 minutes and it's here. I want to listen to ADG playlist, not this smart guide to masking, because I'm able to focus on two things at once. ADG playlist, ADG focus music. I'm doing the focus music for work. I have ADHD. Yeah. So I have ADHD and yeah. So basically, this is gonna be the focus music I'm listening to. I don't even know what it means to have. Uh, yeah, okay, for study. So this one I'm listening to, ADG playlist. This one I'm listening to. It helps a lot, just to focus and get in the zone. This is ADG focus for music for work. And we have a lo-fi. We have a BMTH, and we have you guys can't hear the music. You can never hear the music. This is low files. So let me just share and shuffle low files. So this is low files shuffled. I can hear low files very well, but it's gonna be me from a condo. So basically, I have a condo plan here, sensory room, family compact. So we have here plans for the day. Uh, local design. Look, wait, where's the family compound just gone? Yeah, yeah. So here you get how to start family compound. But land development agency, central rooms, design experiment. I'm planning here. I'll get started too. But the simple thing you gotta understand is that compounds exist in three states. It's like you have a traditional compound. I don't even know, but I do know because I have to stop planning it. So you know, so what's my planning paper? I'll draw a draft here. I'll start drawing things here, you know. So basically, I'll start drawing it. But I'll start planning it first. So because I care about my family, I don't want to. I come from a compound setting, so I can remember all the things as a child that happened there. But I have to remember it anyway. Because I was supposed to be a compound, that's quite a foundation of housing. You know, So to go to deal with the instability and insecurity in the region. and I feel like I'm not really meeting some of the goals in life. So I'll try to express this in kind of art form. Okay, so this is my VCAM. This is my artboard behind me. Let me, this is my paper. Empty. And let me start drawing. Just up the concept. So the concept is essentially housing. So it'd be a condo. So it'd be a condo. So if I can draw it here, I can definitely draw it here on digital. But it's harder to do digital for me. So let me lock this. Let me just lock it. Lock this. Lock this. So it's basically the kind of century house. This is Rhino UK. So this is a Rhino UK. Make sense of senses. Design installation. Basically, design first constitution. So basically, the whole compound will be a condo. Basically, the house will be condo. So you have sensory houses. So I'm rushing my statements. It's not very good to rush the statements. Let me slow down a bit. Let me lower the music too. So, so this is it here. So basically, I'll be drawing what I need. I need some inspiration. So let me do some condos. UK condos. Penthouses. I shouldn't be just doing this. Condos in UK. Flats. No. Often first was flats or apartments. Very well stands on prices. The buyers can multi-million condos. No, it's not what condo is. It's not condo is. It's a system of basically, let me get my document from the storage I facilitate, storage where I stored it, which is my OneDrive. I will continue from there. My timer for 5 minutes is set. Should I just design Muka? M for Mike, M for Mikey, for Ballas, for Charlie, for Scott. So Muko here. So should I start with the concept? The concept will be condos. Condos with sensory housing. So Muko, Muko OS, Muko OS, OSs, OSs. Let me do some planning. I'm going to be using agile methodology because I'm only one person. I can't do Scrum. Scrum is up the chart. So I can't use Scrum. Oh, it's not recording my voice. So basically, I'm not recording my other audio. I messed up. I messed up big time. So basically, here I've got my semi condo. But the condo will be nice. So it will be like a living quarter. I'm thinking of starting now. So without further ado, let's just start it. Should I draw or write? So I haven't got Santa Rosa, but I can use a ratio here. But I'm trying to find something that will be equivalent here. So this is my ruler, and if I write Miko essence, compound acquisition, obviously, design first. So design compound, design compound, design a house. So the first is the house. Design a condo, designing a condo, like American style condo. Design a condominium, condominium, uh, uh, planning. So it's a floor plan. So basically, I'm now designing a condominium for planning, but I have to go through phases of development. So the first phase is planning. So planning is what I'm doing here on paper. I'm drawing it. So if I want to plan on the digital equivalent, but it takes time. So it's gonna be 3 months, 3 months, 6 months. So it really started my plan. So today's date is the 10th of May, 2026. By 6th of I'll be still doing my coding, of course, but just a very minimum, just a lesser minimum. So basically, there should be a lot of breathing spaces, living spaces, and not working spaces. Uh, you know, so three type of spaces. Let me try and get it started. So a design a condominium for human rights, so basically human rights. Uh, via OB Nexus human rights framework, human rights framework. So we have one framework of human rights, and if everything is driven by human rights, the conclusion would be that something is so dumb. It's no problem. It's no problem. Um, that's what I'm saying. So let's get started. Basically, after expecting configuration first, because if I lose configuration, I'll be funny. I'll be funny. So basically, the export configuration, desktop, no, documents, no. So I'll go to this PC here. I'll find the drive called Mega Drive. But the Mega Drive is open as a tutor.com. What's the Mega account? I can't remember my Mega account. Users, no, users, public, drive, um, OneDrive, Pen Tablet. This is Canva. This is XP. Can XP. No, this is XP Pen Tablet. So it's basically XP Pen Sketchbook. I really know certification of that heart, but because my one doing work, but I have to be very careful because it's a housing I'm designing, and if I design a housing properly, it'll be perfect. Nothing will go wrong. So I'll start designing it on 10th of May, 2026. Can't you say no to new housing? I'm building housing. It's better just build house and then go to Nigeria, But I'm dying to go to Nigeria. Like, my blood is saying, my body is saying, no, don't stay in the UK, go to Nigeria, come on. No, but we are builders. Like, we Igbos are builders. So let me build something. Okay. You guys can't hear this. So, okay. So here, it's not that what they don't work. It's just don't give opportunities to make you work. There's no opportunity. That's what it is, and it's really dragging on. So So like literally, it's like Mr. Got my paper here. So this is my drawing here. Let me just tweak it. So basically, the condo would have would be lengthwise. Any kind of thing go here. I can design it, give more space here. Let's see. Oh, mistake for me. 100%. But just want to do this like this. So far, so good. Okay, so let me start drawing. Okay, so I don't know what ratio to use, but you're gonna have some. Let me look at my schema. So basically, I have here. Oh, my laptop's not charging. Let me just shut this and charge it. It should be easy to do. As long as no one's using it. And here I have the charger here. This should be plugged in. It's not plugged in. Okay, so we have to understand it. So is it back or front before I start? My structure set up. It doesn't matter. Okay. So now I know it doesn't matter. I never just okay. So basically, here I put this here. I shall put this underneath. You know, I have to put it somewhere. Okay. So here we have the system here. I'm designing it, and with me here, can move this here. I can't see this, guys. Can't see this here. Okay, now we can. This would be out of the way for now. We can put it in the middle. So basically, I've started. I'm wasting more time. The more time I waste on work, it gets to me. So let's get this started. So, can you see this? Can you see me? I don't think I actually build this condo. I might do. I might do. I will do. I am doing it. I'm doing it just now. Okay. So, put the thoughts now. Yeah, the schema. The schema. So basically, there's a document here I left in OneDrive, and that document is called Oha Community. Yeah. Okay. So we have here. So basically, this is the same. So we have uh 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 all meter line meters squared, no centimeters. But how much centimeters in meters? I can't you have to use ruler very quickly. This is a centimeter ruler. It's not a millimeter ruler. So how much inches equals 1 meter? I can use inches to solve this problem. So territory around meters, structure millimeters, meters for microscope. So there's an area. So consider this a 1 meter. Okay, so site plan. So a floor plan, a room plan, a floor plan is 1 to 100. So that's centimeters. So you get 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. And I don't know what centimeters. I mean inches. So there's a ratio in inches that I need to use. Room details, one half of that, so 50 meters. So 50 centimeters, 50 meters equals no 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. Half of that will be the room. That'll be this is a scaling factor, by the way. So it's basically a scaling factor. It's not actually the room per se. It's scaling factor. So what I've got to remember is 100. This 1 centimeter, no 1 meter, 1 millimeter. No, 1 millimeter is 1,000 centimeters. Wait, well, okay, milli is million. Millimeter for precision, meters for macro scale. And this is what I did yesterday. There's nothing more here. I fudged up big time. But, I had a little document here. So let's leave this up and go to the drawing. I'll search up here centimeter, millimeters to meters. Millimeter to meters. So 1 millimeter equals 0.001 meter. That must mean to centimeters, we have 0.1 centimeter. So that'll be here. So we have 10 centimeter equals to 100 meters, 100 millimeters. 10 centimeters. What about 1,000 centimeters? What about 100 centimeters? 1,000. It's just a ratio of 10. So 10, that'll be 10, 100. So 10 centimeters equals to 100 millimeters. And so basically, I'm gonna have to draw 10 centimeter grid. This is 6 centimeter grid. No, this is a no, this is a 10 centimeter grid. Let me use the ratio. So control site, room detail 50, so half of it. So floor plan. So the scale of one centimeter, scale of 1 meter, 1 meter, scale of 1 meter, the scale of 1 million, 100 meter liters. She says 500, 100. So floor plan will be 100 in real life. So basically 100. So the scale of one. Okay, let's start. So uh, let me write here. Yeah. So I'm gonna be firm with myself right now. Yeah. So if I have 2 centimeter, where is that? I can use ChatGPT to do it, but I have a document ready. I already got a Word document for this. If I lose this notebook, guys, I'm fucked. Things I want to achieve in my life, makeup system, how community avatar traffic governance. So basically, when I place on the real estate now, so this is a documentation standard. There's nothing here. 1 second, I'm just looking for it, guys. I have to get my human rights sorted out, guys. UK, production realms. This is a housing in Nigeria. Yeah, found it. Okay. So let me try to export it. Oben's partial measurement V1 core rules. So you start the measurement, then you redraw it, then you draw it, then you redraw it until then you get a concept on top of it. The concept of the is a condo. So let me try to continue here. If I can do this properly, I'll actually make money from selling a property. But this is real estate planning, so condo. So let me see with my OneDrive instead. Site plan, site planning. Yeah, yeah. So here, site plan. So we have this is a mega, yeah, mega, yeah. What's in documents, mega? It shouldn't be in documents. Should be in public. During proper chemistry. So 100 meters equal to 1,000 millimeters equal to 1 meter. 100 centimeters equal to 1 meter. Okay, mapping. So if a meter centimeter scale, yep. And 100 millimeters equal to 10 millimeters equal to 1 centimeters. So I'm needing 10 centimeters. Why 10 centimeters? Centimeters will equal to, no, 10 inches. Okay. 10 centimeters equal, so basically here we have 10 centimeters. 10 centimeter equal let's say 50, yeah, 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters will equal, let's scale it here. So this is 10 centimeters. 100 centimeters will equal to 1 meter. So let's do 50. 50 will be 50. 50 centimeters will be 500 millimeters. 500 millimeters is what I'm trying to use. So 100 meters will be 50 millimeters. I need 50 millimeters. So 50 millimeters to centimeters will be what? Let's try it. So instead of writing 2.5, I'm write so 50 millimeters, 50 millimeters is 5 centimeters. Yeah, the goal is 1 to 50. Okay, so that means my old standard is still fine. But let me just save this document here. So room details. So room details, floor plan 1 to 100. Room details are 50, half of that. So this is 50 centimeters, 50 millimeters. Because this is starting so this is a 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter, for every 1 centimeter you use, that's equal to 10 millimeters. So 5 millimeters, 5 centimeters equal to 50 millimeters. Yes. Uh, uh, so room details. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me say the floor plan. So the floor plan would dictate the floor, and I used to use it to cut it in half, and that'll be 50. So that would be the goal there. So let me start with the floor plan. Territory, mechanics, and structure. Territory and meters. Structure, millimeters. Technical, human measurement, 3 meters. So millimeters is again 10 centimeters, 50 millimeters equal to 5 centimeters. Okay. That will be so 500 centimeters. This is scale. So this is scale. So the floor plan of 500 will be 50 centimeters. 20. So 20 is in scale, like, which is so no imperial unit. So let me get started. So basically, I want to have a three-bedroom property. No, four-bedroom. Opposites. So it could be four opposite bedrooms. So it'll be kind of not circular. I can do so. Breathing is at the bottom, living is in the middle, work is optional, and is at the top. So you're gonna have should I start with the bottom? So reading, if I want, so you're gonna have two bedrooms on the bottom, and that'll be 50. Well, the four plus is 100. So let's keep 150, 125. Let's keep 130. One for every 1 meter, the scale is 500. Everywhere, if it's a room plan. So we're doing a floor plan. See, I'm trying to dissect this problem. Millimeters for precision, meters for macro scale. But this is here too. Use meters. This is modern square meters. 1 meter equals to 1 centimeter. 0.5 equals to 5 millimeters. 6 meters wall, 6 centimeters. 9 meters depth. Depth. So how do we do depth? So 6 meters times 9 meter is six. On paper, 6 centimeters times 9 centimeters. Okay. So so real world. So real world. Let me get started. I got 15 minutes now. So 15 minutes time. So 6 centimeter wall. 5 centimeter wall. No. How many centimeters? So 5 centimeter wall will be a 5 centimeter. Uh, so okay. So 0.0. Okay, so 5 millimeter square. 0.05. So this is the 5 millimeter square. So 5 1 equals to 0.5 meters square space. So 0.5 meters. So 5 millimeters square. Millimeters to meters is 5 millimeters divided by 100. Zero, divided by 1,000. Okay. So that was mean for the floor plan of uh, 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 of 1 unit. 1 unit scale. 1 unit of floor plan is 100. So this would be 100. And this is 100. That is 0.1 meter. 0.1 meter to centimeter. 0.1 meter to centimeter. 10 centimeters. So I need 10 centimeters. 0.1 meter. 100 meters to centimeter is 10 centimeters. So I need 10 centimeters of. So the floor plan is 10 centimeters. So let me draw 10 centimeters here. Let me do it here. No, let me try. So because that's the front of the house, and the front of the house would be a condo. So let me draw it not on an angle or a distance. So if I measure this here, let me draw 10 centimeter house. Should I just this is a floor plan for cycling. So this is a floor plan for the but the side plan will be times 5. So let me draw the side plan for the house. The side plan will be through the garden. So this will be times 500, so it'll be 500 centimeters. 500 centimeters to the side of 50 centimeters. 50 will be, let me do 200. So this is 100 millimeters, 10 centimeters. 100, let me do 100 times 2. But this is 200. This should be 200 centimeters. Yeah, this is 200. And 200 centimeters would be double 100 times 2. Yeah, double 100. 20 centimeters. So everything centimeters. So I got 20 centimeters ruler. That will be the width. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. What is the condo? So we do 2 width to 1. And that will be 20. 20. So that will be 20. 20 is 20. So 20, 10 here, 10 here. But this is 20. Yeah, that's fine. And I do 20 here. So 20 will be width. So let me start. Okay. 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 Now let me do it this way. So this is a width times height. Length times width. So let me do the length as 10 centimeters. I don't know, but the length will be 200. So we look for 200 to 100. So this is 210. Oh, okay, okay. Let's say if I start here, I don't even know. 10, 10, 10. This is now 20. This place is now 10. It's split if I want. Let me not split. Let me do the floor plan. It's 10. 10 doesn't seem big enough. Let me use 15. If I use 10, 10, 15 there, but this is too much. So if I do 10 to 15, it should make sense because it doesn't really 200 to 10. But this is not breathable. So let me do 200 to 15. So let me do 2 centimeter unit. So 200 to 14. Let me just type in 14. 14 will be 24. So 14 because it's 200 is 14. So 140 meters. So I've used 40 centimeters, not 15 centimeters, because that's basically two. And that two is going to be divided, you can count for. So 2 to 2. And yeah. So let me design something that's nice. Something that's nice. So this is the floor plan. So let me draw the floor plan here. So I haven't got the guidelines really. I've got, okay. So basically, if I divide 14, so that's a height, width and height by 2, I get 70. So 70 will give me 7 centimeters. So the room should come back 7 centimeters. So let me try to find the you know 10 centimeter. 1 centimeter will be 7 times 14. That'll be two. It's basically it's 20 by 14. 20 two to four. 2 to 4. So 20 so if I do 10 centimeters, wait, 20 centimeters, I'm doing 10 units. That'll be one set of units, and that'll be a floor plan. So there'll be 10, 100, 100 meters, 100 millimeters, 100 meters, and this would be 1 unit, 150, 50, 50. This would be 10. So basically, if I'm doing a floor, I'm doing 100, I'm using a room, I'm doing 50. So let me just draw it, because, so you can get into it. So let me not make a mistake now. 100 square meters. So this is 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. And it's not like that. It's like here, 10 centimeters here. So this will be, yeah. So 10 centimeters is here. 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters. Yeah, I'm trying to describe the structure here. I don't even know what we're getting this. This has been a condominium, so I can actually do stuff in my life. For the 2 minutes that's gone by, so these are 10 by 10 centimeter lines, which is like now I've drawn another one here. 10 by 14. That's what I said I'm doing. Perfect. Now I've got my 10 by 14 line. So this is 10 by 14 centimeters. So you guys is 10 by the width and 14 by the height. Let's continue. Mm-hmm. Right here. So if I want the front entrance, so I want this to be 5 centimeters, because it indicates you need a room. Oh wait, 14 divided by 3. Let's calculate. So let's do it 14, a third of 14. 14 divided by 3 is what? So you're indicating a room at one angle, and that'll be 4. Okay, 14, 14 times 4, okay, 14 divided by 4 is 3.5. 3.5 times, that's a fourth of 14. 3.5 times 2 is 3. 14 divided by 8, it's 1.75. 14 divided by 2 is 4. 7. 7 times 3. Okay, it's 28. Okay, so I can't use this video now, but I do want 2 lines, just to say I'm making progress. Because TikTok cannot upload video more than the time that's allowed. So basically, we have a 10 millimeter, a 10 centimeter by 14 millimeter line. And this is a 10 centimeter by 14 centimeter line, which is basically 100 millimeters, 100 millimeters by 400 millimeters. So 100 millimeters would basically be 100 meters would be 100 meters, 100 millimeters to meters, centimeters. 100 millimeters to meters would be 0.1 meters, and 400 would be 0.4 meters. 0.4. So this is scaling constant. This is 0.4 and ratio. Thank you for watching this video. My time is finished now. Let me upload this video.